Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to create GoToTraining Registrant for Facebook Lead Ads lead. So I am an owner of a business in which I provide training sessions to all my learners on different topics. I promote all my training sessions with the help of Facebook Lead Ads and I manage all my training sessions using GoToTraining. Here what I want is that as soon as any of the potential learners, a new lead is going to be generated using Facebook Lead Ads, I want to create that lead as a registrant in the training session that I've created in my GoToTraining account. Now doing this manually is very time consuming. So what I've done is I've simply automated this entire process with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. And here in this automation, I'm going to build a connection between Facebook Lead Ads and GoToTraining with the help of it. So if you also want to learn about this amazing automation process step by step, for that let me take you to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to create GoToTraining Registered for Facebook Lead Ads lead. So as an owner of an online training business, I use Facebook Lead Ads to attract and capture potential learners who are interested in my training programs. And I use GoToTraining to manage my training sessions, enroll participants, and provide them with a captured learning experience. To streamline the process, I've automated the integration between Facebook Lead Ads and GoToTraining. So now whenever any of the potential learners are going to generate a lead with the help of Facebook Lead Ads, automatically that potential lead is going to be created as a registrant in my GoToTraining program. This ensures a smooth onboarding experience for my learners while saving me time and efforts. And I'm going to create this amazing automation between Facebook Lead Ads and GoToTraining with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly app student in front of you, in which you can see all the products that Pabbly provides, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button right here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is then going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the workflow name and for us to select a folder. So for the name of my workflow over here, I'm going to give it as Create GoToTraining Registrant for Facebook Lead Ads lead. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. After that, it is asking for us to select a folder. So on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this drop down. These are the folders from which I'm going to select Facebook Lead Ads Automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving the name to the workflow and selecting the folder, I'm going to click on this create button in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Create GoToTraining Registrant for Facebook Lead Ads lead, and you can see that there are two windows in front of you. One says trigger, other says action. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two principles. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up a trigger step first. And for the trigger application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Facebook Lead Ads. As with the help of Facebook Lead Ads, I'm promoting my business in which I provide training to different students on different perspectives. Here what I want is that as soon as a new lead is going to be generated using Facebook Lead Ads, automatically the trigger over here should capture the response of that. And that is why for my trigger application, I've selected it as Facebook Lead Ads. And for the trigger event, I'm going to select it as New Lead Instant. After selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that over here it says Connect. Click on this button right over here. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on Add New Connection. But if you want, you can select the existing connection that you already have. After that, click on Connect with Facebook Lead Ads. But before clicking on this button right over here, remember to log into your Facebook account on a new tab with the help of which you're running your Facebook Lead Ads. Okay? As I've already logged into my Facebook account, I'm going to click on this button right over here. As you're going to do that over here, this is the account that is Michael Karras, with the help of which I'm running my Facebook lead ads. I want to continue with this account. So I'm going to click on this continue button right over here. As I've done that, you can see that we have successfully authorized Facebook lead ads to Pabbly Connect. After authorizing over here, it is asking for us to select the page and the lead gen forms. So the page over here, I have created a page with the help of which I am running my Facebook lead ads in the name of Spark Success Coaching. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, for the page over here, I'm going to search for Spark Success Coaching right here, and I'm going to select this page from the drop down. Okay. After that, it is asking for us to select the lead gen form. So I have created a lead ads form with the help of Facebook lead ads in the name of webinar registrant form. So I'm going to select the lead gen form over here. Okay. After selecting the page and the lead gen form over here, it says simple response. As I'm on simple response, I'm going to toggle this button on, and then I'm going to click on this save and send test request button right here. As I've done that, it is saying waiting for webhook response. So now to check whether Facebook lead ads is successfully connected to Pabbly Connect or not, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to generate a test lead with the help of Facebook lead ads. And after generating the test lead, I'm going to check whether Pabbly Connect captures the response of the test lead being generated or not. Okay. So now for generating the test lead, I'm going to open the Meta's lead ad system tool. Using this tool, we can generate the test lead. Okay. It is asking for us to select the page and the form. So the page over here, I'm going to select as Spark Success Coaching, and for the form as webinar registration form, and then I'm going to click on this preview form button right here. As I'm going to do that, this form is then going to appear in front of you, and using this form, the leads are going to be generated. Okay. Over here, it is asking for us to select the first name, last name, email, phone number, city, and the postal code. So we're going to fill in all the required details right here. Okay. It is asking for the first name first. So for the first name over here, I'm going to write it as test. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as user. For the email over here, I'm going to write it as testuser44@pabblytudes.com, and for the phone number over here, I'm going to enter a dummy mobile number. For the city over here, I'm going to write it as Indore. And for the postal code, firstly for the country, I'm going to select it as India right over here. And for the postal code over here, I'm going to enter a dummy postal code. After filling all the required details, I'm going to click on this continue button and on submit to do the test submission. As I've done that, you can see it says the test lead has been sent. As now the test lead is sent, I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down. And yes, you can see over here the response of the test lead being generated has been captured in our trigger. First name as test, last name as user, email as testuser44@pabblytudes.com with a phone number, city as Indore, and a dummy postal code you can see right over here with all the other details. As the response of the test lead being generated using Facebook lead ads has been captured over here in our trigger, this means that Facebook lead ads has now been successfully connected to Pabbly Connect, and our trigger setup is done. After setting up our trigger step, we need to set up our action step. My objective is that as soon as by the potential learners, a new lead is going to be generated using Facebook lead ads, I want to create that lead as a registrant in my GoToTraining account. Now for that, we're going to set up our action step, in which for the action application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as GoToTraining, and for the action event as create registrant. As in my GoToTraining account, I have created a training in which I want to create the registrants in. Okay. So this is the training that I've created in the name of Mastering Personality Development, Unlock Your Full Potential. Okay. I want to create registrant in this training right over here. So that is why for the action event, I've selected as create registrant. Then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection that you already have. After that, click on connect with GoToTraining. As I'm going to do that, you can see we have successfully authorized GoToTraining to Pabbly Connect. It is asking for us to select the training first. So I've created training in the name of Mastering Personality Development, Unlock Your Full Potential. So what I'm going to do is for the training over here, I'm going to select as Mastering Personality Development, Unlock Your Full Potential. After that, it is asking for the email, first name, and the last name of the registrant that we are creating. So with the data of these fields, what we're going to do is we're going to map the data. What is mapping? Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we're going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How it works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, this was the previous step. As I'm going to click on it, this is the response that was captured in our previous step. And in the response, we have received the potential learners data. And I want to create this lead as a registrant in my GoToTraining account. So it is asking for the email. So I'm going to select the data of the email of my lead from my previous response, as I want to create this lead as a registrant in my GoToTraining account. So as I've selected the data of the email from my previous response, the data is mapped. And as I have mapped the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this map data. Similarly, for the first name, I'm going to map the data of the first name, and for the last name, I'm going to map the data of the last name. After filling in the required details, I'm going to click on this Save and Send Test Request button right here. As we have done that, you can see I've received the registrant's key, which is a positive response. And I'm going to open my GoToTraining account. Over here, if I'm going to scroll down, if you can see it says registrants, I'm going to click on this registrants button right over here. And as I've done that, you can see there is another registrant created in the name of test user with the email as testuser44@pabblytudes.com. As you can see, a new registrant has been successfully created in my GoToTraining account from my Facebook lead ads. This means that we have successfully created an automation between Facebook lead ads and GoToTraining with Pabbly Connect. But now for all of you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate another lead with the help of Facebook lead ads. I'm going to generate another test lead. And after generating another test lead, I'm going to check whether a new registrant has been added to my training in my GoToTraining account or not. Okay. So now let us generate another test lead. For that, I'm going to open Meta's lead ads testing tool again. After opening the tool, it says you can create one lead per form. You'll need to delete an existing lead in order to create a new one. So as I've already created a lead with the help of this form, I'm going to delete the lead from here. As I've deleted the lead, it says your lead has been deleted. I'm going to refresh this page from here. As I've done that, now I'm going to again select the page over here as Spark Success Coaching, and for the form as webinar registration form, I'm going to click on this Preview Form button. As I've done that, this form is then going to appear in front of you, in which I'm going to fill in all the required details. As I've filled in all the required details, first name as new, last name as lead, email as new lead to @pabblytudes.com with a dummy mobile number, city as Bhopal, and a dummy postal code right here. After filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on this continue button and on submit to do the test submission. As you can see over, it says your test lead has been sent. I'm going to go back to my GoToTraining account. So this is the registrants page. I'm going to refresh this page over here. And as I've done that, you can see a new registrant in the name of new lead with the email as newlead2@pabblytudes.com. It's been successfully created as a registrant in the training that I'm hosting in the name of Mastering Personality Development, Unlock Your Full Potential. As you can see, a new registrant has been added in my GoToTraining account. This means that we successfully created an automation between Facebook lead ads and GoToTraining with Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done over here, for the trigger, I've selected as Facebook lead ads new lead instant, as whenever for my training business that I'm hosting, a new lead is going to be generated for the training session that I'm hosting. Automatically the trigger is going to capture the response of the lead's details, and afterwards, with the help of this action step, which is GoToTraining create registrant, a registrant is automatically going to be created in my GoToTraining account training session that I managed with the help of GoToTraining, with the help of the lead details that we have captured in our previous step. And with Pabbly Connect, I have built a connection between Facebook lead ads and GoToTraining in this manner. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can check the queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.